Hey guys, just here with Canine Perspective, and I'm joined by Kodiak. He just got dropped off for a 2-week boarding train. He guards the owner, and I needed to get into his personal space after she left because the collar was fitted a little bit too loosely. And as I was doing that, there were certain things that I was doing that put me in a position that if he did escalate, or because I'm taking the e-collar off, so I don't really have a means of correction other than the prong collar, puts me more at an advantage, plus things that I'm looking for as I'm going into his personal space, which he may not like, okay? So the first thing is, of course, having our leash shorter and then reading Kodiak's body language. Here we can see that he's panting, so this is like a relaxed state. So if I start to do something that's gonna upset him or stress him out, what I would expect to see is that mouth's gonna close. We're gonna see some lip licking. Now that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to become defensive or aggressive, but it does tell me that what I'm doing at that moment is bothering him, okay? So here, what I would do, so I wanna set this up in a way that, again, if he tries something, is when I'm positioned like this with the leash short, for one, I have immediate control over the head, but then also I have my right arm to kind of block if needed, okay? So if I start kind of going around here and then positioning my face here so that I'm holding it back, because what I see a lot of people do is they come in too close, and then if he decides to react and you get muzzle punched in the face, I've had people that got concussed because of that, because of the impact. I've been muzzle punched myself in the stomach where it knocked the wind out of me and left a bruise because it was a similar metal type muzzle. So this is a very firm muzzle. You don't want to get punched with it. So here also, when I'm coming into the space, I'm keeping my face and head back. So in case he decides to escalate, even if he lunges, I'm at a greater distance here. He's not going to catch me. Whereas if I'm super close to his face like this, much more likely. And if you notice when I came down, I put my hand on his head. So in case he did do something at the moment, I'm gonna block the head, okay? So these are things that I just do instinctively, but I figured, it'd be good to show people. So if I have to come in and readjust, I'm choking up here, I have here, and I'm positioning to the side. And I have my hand here just to keep the head down, but I'm not putting too much pressure. It's just there in case he decides to react. And then kind of just checking in on how he feels, okay? So I can take off the collar here, and I can readjust as necessary, moving the head if I need to. Right, just kind of moving all this stuff around. Mouth is still open, so he's relaxed still. So I can switch the collar around, come to the opposite side here. Keep that remote, good. Nice and snug, good, good. Right, so no issue. So then let's say, to give the example for pressing something, let's go, I'm gonna bump this, I'm gonna go to 45 from 28 because he was just training. I'm gonna shorten my leash because my employee here just told me when she was moving his legs, he started to growl. There it is, okay? So you see how the mouth closed, right? You see how his head's turning like this, mouth goes to open. Right, so open is relaxation, closed is tension. There it is. See that? Right there, he doesn't like it. So as that left hand starts to go against his shoulder, and you see how he's kind of looking at me here. Good, good, right? I'm moving my body in a way that in case he escalates, again, I'm gonna catch him. So I have my head here, because if I'm the threat, he's wanna go this way. Possibly he tries to go for the hand, so he goes out this way, but because his body is against my leg, it's gonna catch him so he can't fully rotate. But you can see that difference from, we get the open mouth here, right? So it's relaxation, panting, and the moment I go here, we get tension. There it is. And there's a growl. There we go. And then it goes back to relaxation. There's the growl, there's the grumble, relaxation, okay? Right there. Initially, we saw tension, and he held the tension until I removed the hand. But then here, if you noticed, he was becoming tense, and there's a growl. I'm not sure if the mic picked it up. He tensed up, closed that mouth, but then relaxed again as I was touching him. That's more so him just getting used to it, okay? He's not fully used to it, but the fact that he began to relax as my hand was still in the area that he did not like is showing me that he's already starting to get a little bit comfortable with me. I've already I've been working with them for about an hour or so. We took him out to go potty. Then we came back to do this. So I've had it's been a lot of hands-on with him. So as he's interacting with me more and more, he's going to get more comfortable. But right now, because this is his first day, he's literally only been here about 2 hours. This is an easy way to pick up on if your dog is going under stress and if we're going to potentially see an escalation. Okay, so the mouth closing and the lip licking isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just the dog telling you what's happening right now is stressing me out. Okay, what matters is what does the dog do next. So if he grumbled, closed mouth grumbled, and then right, then I go, okay, you're going to go that way. Right now, when I would move away, he would relax, and I repeated it a few times, and he started going, okay, I don't think you're going to be a problem. I don't think you're a threat. And he started to let go of the tension as I was actively touching him. Okay, so for my clients with reactive dogs, if we're outside and our dog is panting like Kodiak here, he's in a relaxed state. Let's say we see a dog, and then dog's open mouth panting, relax, 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 but then that dog is 20 feet or 15 feet of us, and at that 20, 15 foot distance, the dog closes its mouth, then I know at that point the dog is going under stress, okay? Now, does it mean the dog's gonna be reactive? No, but it means the threshold is about 15 to 20 feet. And then if that dog gets 5 feet of us and then our dog reacts, then I go, okay, my threshold's 5 feet, because at that distance the dog decided to escalate, right? So it allows you to kind of predict and see ahead of time once you understand how to read a dog's body language, and of course understanding your environment, that we can start being proactive about things. So if I already know he doesn't like something from 15, 20 feet away, when I'm walking with Kodiak, when I see a dog at that distance, now my radar goes off and I go, okay, I'm gonna check in on Kodiak, how's it feel? Okay, he's tensing up, and if he's giving me something I can correct, I could then correct him on the collar and then see what happens at that 5 foot threshold, which he would typically react, okay? But just that little thing of being able to read panting, open mouth relaxation to that closed mouth will tell you a lot about your dog and how they feel within a given moment. I'm Jesse with Canine Perspective. Thank you for watching.